Yo, what up, what up? It's Ablakk in the house. You know, one half of the Storm Warner team. You feel me? On this cold Sunday morning, 6:30 in the morning. You know, I'm always repping that you, no matter what. You feel me? No matter what. But nah, I'm up this early because my sons they got this championship game this morning, so I gotta drop them off at the school super early. You know what I mean? But yo, I just wanted to come up here real quick and give my black thought. You know what I'm saying? Give my black thought to uh to the game. You know what I'm saying? To the game. I'm start out with early in the week. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple cats into the portal. Thad and Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? Wish them best of luck. Appreciate them coming to uh coming to Miami. Much respect, much love. Um, you know, I know a lot of people, some people was upset that Gil transferring, but you know, yes, he was one of the best defenders on that 2020 team, the COVID season. He was, without a doubt. Gil balled out. Um, Last year he barely played. Why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Got to talk to the coaches. Y'all know who the coaches were. It was the same coaches the previous year when he balled out on defense, and he didn't play much last year. I don't know why. And this year was the same. You know, but he chose to leave, and I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Dad chose to leave. I have no problem with that. Even though I may have had a problem with the way he played sometimes, being 240 pounds and trying to be a scat back, it seemed like. Yeah, I had an issue with that. Come on, Zulu. I had an issue with that, but no big deal. I mean, it's not nothing that couldn't be fixed, right? Um, but he transferred, so wish him nothing but success in the future. I hope he finds a good landing spot where he will succeed. And anybody else who transfers up out of here, wish them nothing but success. Um, Coach Mario made a comment this week about parents and complaining about their children's playing time. If they don't like their child's playing time, they can come pick them up. Yo, I agree with that. Like yo, like I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all itching and complaining and everything, you know. But ask your child, are they doing all they can do? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not good to air out stuff like that because you're not the one that's gonna be jeopardized. You know what I'm saying? You're not the one that's gonna be that gotta be at the school and deal with that. Um, so trust me. You know what I mean? Trust me. I know what it feels like if you feel your child is not being done right. But everybody's situation is the same. You know what I'm saying? And my situation has a good base. And I told you guys, I'm gonna let you guys in on it. You know what I'm saying? Once all this is said and done, in a few more weeks, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna tell y'all my story. You know what I'm saying? It's not really my story. It's my two sons' story. And y'all, but y'all haven't heard me say anything, right? Because sometimes everybody don't need to know what you're thinking as a player or as a parent. Some things you keep within the family. You know what I'm saying? Period. But I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with like, yo, you come get them. No love loss. I don't have a problem with that. So now moving forward to the game. Um, I didn't like I didn't really care too much for the offensive play calling. Um, Running the ball up the middle against Clemson was just not gonna happen. It was a no go. I thought we should have spreaded them out a little more, create some natural running seams, try to get on the edges. Um, You know, everybody says, Jakari's a true freshman. I'm like, at this point, you gotta take the training wheels off. If we're gonna ride with him for the rest of the season, you gotta take the training wheels off and let him throw the ball. Yeah, he had that one missed throw to X. X was wide open, like wide open. You know what I mean? But I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens to everybody that's played this game, played that position. He has to get better at that. He does moving forward. But as receivers, you got to help your quarterback out too. When he puts it in a good spot and you should catch it and you drop it, he had two of those. I mean, yeah, he had to step up the level of competition. You know what I'm saying? But still, you can see the makings of a very good quarterback here at the University of Miami. I mean, that offensive line. I mean, it's not the whole. I mean, there's no excuses to reality. Like, yo, we're down to like our third, fourth string guard. The offensive line is beat up. You know what I'm saying? Jalen played. He played decent. You know what I'm saying? He played decent. He did what he could do with what he could do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have no gripes about that. But like the one play call when they ran the option on 4th and 1, I believe that was a good play call. It was. I think Jakari should have attacked number zero's outside shoulder more and then pitched it. And Jalen would have automatically got that first down or fake the pitch and keep it. But you know what I'm saying? As players, right? Well, as fans now, but even as a player, when you go back and watch the film, it's like, damn, I should have did that. You know what I'm saying? But as people watching it, you should be like, damn, you should have did that. But we don't see what they see on the field. You know what I'm saying? We don't see what they see. So sitting here watching the replay and saying, oh, well, he should have did that, or he should have did this. Yo, that's easy for anybody to say sitting at home watching on the TV or at the game. You don't see what they see because that thing happens so fast. But, it was one time Will Mallory was wide open on a crossing route. He held the ball a little too long. I think that's what he has to work on. He has to work on having that clock in his head, you know what I mean, to get the ball out, make his reads quicker, and get the ball out. Defense, the first two drives, it seemed like Black Friday at Best Buy when the doors open and everybody just bum rushed the store. The first two drives, right? The first two drives. Then they settled in, made adjustments, came back out, and it was only 26. They had 26 points for the longest. That 26 to 10 looks a lot better than 40 to 10 from the two late touchdowns they got when in pretty much mop-up time, right? The defense made adjustments. We caused 3-4 turnovers that we recovered. Shit, really, we would have had maybe 5-6. You know what I'm saying? But Clemson recovered them. We have to do a better job with quarterback powers and quarterback runs. We have to do a better job with that moving forward for the rest of this year. If we win next week, go to the bowl game, we're moving forward into next year. We got to do a better job at that. The front four is advertised. You know what I'm saying? The front four is advertised. You know what I'm saying? Agude, Jackson, Taylor, and Messador, and even Jafari. Jafari sometimes gets he gets upfield too far at times, and all they do is run underneath him. But that's nitpicking, right? Wesley, he's showing you why he was so important to this recruiting class. And Sir Cam Kitchens, straight baller, yo, straight baller. Glad he chose to come to the University of Miami. He's showing you why he's right now the best safety in the country. And I said it, he's the best safety in America. He leads the country in interceptions. So yeah, that dude should receive some All-American honors. He should. He should receive first team all ACC. He should. Um, the DBs played, corners played okay. I'm not a fan of they stance. You know, turning their backs to the sideline and giving a receiver the whole inside to work with. I'm not a fan of that. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they're being coached up to do. Then that's what they're being coached up to do. But you know, that's just my opinion. I don't vibe with that. I don't vibe with it. You know, Corey Flag, you know, he did okay until he got hurt. It's not the fact that Corey doesn't know what he's doing and he's out of it doesn't know how to line up. It's, you know, everybody has a deficiency, right? A weakness to their game. And I think his is just quickness. You know what I'm saying? Like Wesley is fast. You know what I'm saying? But Flag is smart. He makes up with it with his intelligence. You know what I'm saying? He makes up with it He makes up with it with his intelligence. You know what I mean? But you know, I appreciate him. He got hurt. Hope it's not a serious injury. Hope it's not a serious injury. Hope he'll be able to come back if we make a bowl game to play in the bowl game. But if not, rest up, heal up, and get ready for you know, with the workouts. I'm not really that upset about the loss, like I was with some of the previous games. I'm not really that upset, like I was. Do I hate the fact that we lost? Yes, because I'm a fan through and through since '84. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I'm just, you know, coaches don't forget how to coach, right? Like Arkansas just beat the dog crap out of Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin all of a sudden he forget how to coach? Nope. Brent Venables been, you know, getting his head hit out Oklahoma. But he all of a sudden forget how to coach defenses? Nope. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tennessee beat Bama. Did Nick Saban and that staff forget how to coach? Nope. South Carolina just dog walked Tennessee. Dog walked these dudes. Dropped 63 on their head. Here, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Did them Tennessee coaches forget how to coach? No. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I mean? I got nothing but the utmost confidence in my head coach and coach Cristobal that he's gonna make the right decisions come the end of the season. And if that is we have to part ways and have a new offensive coordinator, then so be it. Like, yo, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get up here and be like, oh yeah, see, yeah, he needs to go because he sucked. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. I will voice my opinion about my displeasure with some of the offensive play calling. You know what I'm saying? Because I have that right as a fan. You know what I mean? And people as fans, y'all have a right to y'all opinion. But there's certain things I'm not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I'm not gonna do because I'm a man of integrity. Right? I'm a man of integrity. And I'm raising two sons, I'm turning them into men. And everything you feeling doesn't have to be said. Doesn't have to be said. You know, say the bare minimum. So me saying, you know, I don't like the play calling, this, that, and the third, that's good enough. Like I don't like the play calling at all. You know, I don't like how we always bunched up and tight. To me, that allows the defense to cover the offense a lot easier because you don't have to cover much space, much ground. You know what I'm saying? When the whole team, when the offense is like tight in a box, spread them out more. You know, widen your splits just a little bit to get the D line to maybe spread out to create natural running scenes. You know what I mean? But I'm off the offense. But you know, the defense made adjustments. They played well after them first couple drives. Like the third quarter was totally dominance by our defense on their offense. Total dominance, man. We just couldn't capitalize, yo. We couldn't capitalize at all. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you're down, to me, playing guard is not gonna bode well. But I love the fight though that them young men displayed last night. I enjoyed it. I enjoy watching them compete. I enjoy watching them compete. I enjoy watching stars emerge. You know what I mean? I enjoy watching stars emerge. Like I said, Wesley and Cam. You know, um, the whole D line of Goude, Taylor, Messador, Jackson. I even like the dog that Miller showed when he got in the game. Even Harvey. Just little technical things he can fix. But Harvey showed all year that he can ball. You know what I mean? Big Cooper. If you watched him last night, he did more than hold his own against Clemson's uh, defensive line. He did more than hold his own. He showed that he belongs, and he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with moving forward, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure they had a good game plan. Everybody has a good game plan until you get punched in the face. Now is what you do after that. When the defense got punched in the face, you know what I'm saying? But they responded. The offense didn't respond as well. The offense didn't respond as well at all. You know what I'm saying? The offense is a little more handicapped due to injuries on the O line, but they still didn't respond. You know, I think I wish they would move the pocket more with Jakari early in the games. Move the pocket more because he's athletic. You know what I'm saying? So give him like a two-way go. Two reads in the passing game. If it ain't there, boom, take it and go. You know what I'm saying? Move the pocket. Clemson was coming all night. Instead of trying to bust wide receiver screens, do running back screens. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's just that Sunday morning quarterback. That's coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever, whatever. But those are just my thoughts, right? That's Ablakk thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get up here and I ain't gonna bash nobody else for their thoughts. I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I do. Y'all been watching me long enough. I don't do that. I state my opinion, and I stay true to my opinion. I stay true to who I am. I stay true to who I am. I stay true to my love for my team. It's kind of it's too cold out here, baby girl, to be out here in them tight shorts. Look at that right there, y'all. See that? Too early in the morning to be out here in gym shorts. It's cold in the mug out this piece. It's about 34 degrees. But anyway, that was Davis's mom, y'all. I was just dropping her off at the bus. But no. But in all seriousness though, it's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to next month when we lock up this top 5 recruiting class. I'm looking forward to seeing who we may get in the portal. I'm excited to see who may be leaving to go into the portal from our team. Hold on, hey yo, are you sitting on them hamburgers I brought for you? If not, then I'll bring them to the stadium. You just make sure to get them for me, all right? But hey, put some of that on. But yeah, man, that 26-10 looks a lot better than 40-10. Like that 40-10 is not indicative of how they played for the most part in that second half. Those are just some mop up duty points. And I felt the kind of way about it was 24 seconds left and you still trying to score. But I know Cardinal rule as a player that you don't want them to score, stop them. And that's what Coach Mario said. We don't want them to score, stop them. But you got to understand, the check comes due always. When you go out to dinner, And you sitting there, y'all eating and y'all having a good time and ordering y'all drinks, whatever y'all drink. I don't drink, so I'll be ordering apple cider Martinelli's. You know what I'm saying? Martinelli's. That's what I'll be ordering along with my meal. And we all sitting at the table. You know what I'm saying? It could be me, my brother Groove. It could be Max, man, Flo, and everybody. We all sitting at the table eating, chilling, enjoying each other's company. One thing for sure, true for certain, that bill is going to come due. That bill is coming to the table, no matter what. No matter how fly Ablakk look, no matter how how bossy Groove is, no matter how Chiliando Max and Flo is, right? The bill is coming due. We gonna have to pay that bill, right? That bill is coming due. And when I say Chiliando, I mean how cool they are, right? How bossy my brother Groove is. You know what I'm saying? And bossy in a good way, not a negative way, because some of y'all cats probably take it that way, right? Or I can say how bossy and fly, because I seen you I seen you with the new Miami colored dunks. I see you. I see you. Still waiting on my root beer though, bro. But no, that bill comes due. Meaning, Dabo, guess what? That bill was gonna come due, and we're gonna wipe that silly smirk smile that you always got on your face right off. You know what I'm saying, Mister? I'll quit if athletes get paid. Mister, oh, my players better not kneel. Sweeney, yeah. Huh. So the bill always gonna come due. Remember that. Remember that. This game is a real humbling game. So just thought I'd put that out there. But you know, it's not a sad day. It's a good day to be a Cane, man. I mean, because we got the right people in place, in my opinion, to get this program, to rebuild this program back to the upper echelon of college football. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? That's Ablakk thought. That's my opinion. Everybody else can have their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I don't care about their opinion, because that's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's their opinion. So I'm never gonna knock a cat from having their opinion. Don't mean I gotta just agree with it, but that's their opinion. You know, and I tell them, I'm like, yo, that's your opinion, cool. You know, no doubt. Trying to see if anything else. Trying to think from the game. James played okay. You know what I'm saying? I think he still got to wrap up more, play more, talk less. Let your game let your game be the biggest mouthpiece for you. And that's what I tell my sons all the time. They sit right here in the car, vibing, getting ready for this championship game. Like, yo, let your game talk. Let your game do all the talking for you. You know what I'm saying? So, when you're good, you'll tell everybody. But when you're great, they'll tell you. Like, yo, you don't have to do all that talking. Just ball out. Just go out there and play the game that you've been playing the majority of your life and have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, swag wasn't talking crap. Swag is winning. Swag is punching another cat in the mouth and keep punching him in the mouth. That's swag. Let's talking. Let's talking. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think they probably waiting for the somebody to open the gate, maybe. Not the gate, but the chain. But my bad, y'all. Just but yeah, man. I mean, other than that, I'm fine. You know, he gotta watch what he's doing and don't cost us. You know, he gotta keep his head. because that one penalty that he had, it wasn't called for. It was a boneheaded play. You know, when I played, my coaches would call it a selfish play. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be mindful, yo. Be mindful where you are on the field and where you are. Period. Like you in Clemson, so you knew you was gonna get that call. That was gonna get called on you. You know what I'm saying? But the offensive game plan, in my opinion, could have been a whole lot better. Could have schemed up certain things better. But some plays were called that were good calls. We had Mallory open, we had a couple dudes open at times, but you know, it always brings me back. If any of y'all saw the movie Wildcats, and show my age, and they was playing in the championship, and the coach Goldie Hawn came in and said, "Bird, you had Tremaine open on such and such." He said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, right. I couldn't see him from the bottom of the pile I was under." Then you heard the offensive lineman say, "Yo, you trying to say something about my blocking, man?" Then another skill player said, "Is that what you call it?" Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It brings me back to that. Like, yeah, maybe you were open, sometimes. But, when I got 100 dudes in my face, you know what I mean? It's hard to see everybody. But, Jakari got to take some fault. Jakari got to take some fault on some plays from holding the ball too long. Like I said, he has to have a, a clock in his head, you know what I'm saying, and speed up his clock. But I'm okay with Jakari. He's gonna be a certified goon for us. You know what I'm saying? He is. Another off season of training and development. Hopefully TVD will be back. You know what I'm saying? So he could continue to learn from TVD. And when TVD leaves, you know, to pass the reins on to him. I think we're in a position at quarterback that we haven't been in a while. Whereas one good quarterback leaves, you replace him with another good quarterback. When that quarterback leaves, we got another good one in waiting in the arms. Boom. We haven't had that in a while, right? We haven't had that in a while, And I'm just thinking, like that year, I think it was the 2017 season. If we had Brad Kiner that year, we'd have been a whole lot better, a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're good. I think we're set. We're in a good place as far as the quarterback position. I believe we're in a good place. Recruiting wise. With you know, I think we're in a good place. I think we're in a good place at a lot of positions. You know, Friday night I watched um I watched four future Canes play. Was it four? Yeah, Trent, Francis, um, Wayne, two, three. I wonder if it's some. Oh, and I want to say Carver Jackson. I want to say I think the tight end for IMG. Yeah, I watched them play St. Francis Friday night. So you know, I think we good. I think we sitting pretty, yo. I think we sitting real pretty. And it's not over. We gonna get some more horses. We gonna get some more horses come next month. So you know, it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Sitting here trying to figure out what this bus is gonna do, man. So we can see if I think I can squeeze through there. Okay, hold that for me. Done. All right here. Say, oh, y'all can hear me, huh? Oh, the moon. Comfort, how many shirts you got on, bro? Got that long sleeve shirt on? Because it's definitely gonna be cold out this piece. You don't gotta get out yet, bro. But no, I think we're gonna be. I think we're gonna be good, man. Come recruiting in the transfer portal, I think we're gonna be all set. I think we're gonna be all set because we got a guy that's proven, that's shown he can build programs. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this season isn't indicative of that, but there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors played into that. So, you know, of course, I know he understands. He's gonna take it. But like he said, he's built for this. He said himself, he's built for this. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna ride with him. Ain't that right, Zulu? Ain't that right, champ? Say what's up to the people. So yeah, you know what I mean. So that's my coach. That's my coach for the duration of his contract and his extension until he retires here. That's my guy. But man, like I just big up to the players, yo. I enjoyed they fight last night. I enjoyed they fight last night. You know what I'm saying? Was it all positive? Nope. Wasn't all positive at all. Was it all negative? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as you're gonna get a lot of negative people make it seem like it was all negative. Nah, it wasn't all negative at all. We gotta regroup, watch film, practice hard, get this last Saturday night game, get it in the books, get a W to earn 15 more practices and go to a bowl game. You know what I'm saying? As a coach and as a former player, I understand how hard it is to win a game at any level. It's hard to win at youth level, at 10 years old. It's hard to win those games. It's hard to win, period. It's hard to win games. You know what I'm saying? Now you're talking college. It's hard to win. I guarantee you Tennessee didn't think they were going to get dogged walk like that. Tennessee got dogged walk. Like the Vols and they dog Smokey. Yeah. They had to send Smokey. They had to send Smokey on a search party for them dudes in them South Carolina woods and swamps to go get them. Because South Carolina drugged them dudes deep into the swamp and drowned them cats. If that means Tennessee coaches stink? Nope, not at all. Just mean last night wasn't their night. South Carolina had their number. And boy, did they have their number. It happens, man. It's college football, yo. It's college football. Anything and everything is bound to happen. Just like in college basketball. It's like a March Madness where you get a lower seed, a 16 seed to be the number 1 seed. Only happens in college sports, yo. It only happens in college sports. You know what I mean? But like I said, I voiced my opinion. My about some of the play calling, how I didn't appreciate it, and I don't have to get up here and scream and act all out of character and all of that because that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? I speak truth. You know what I'm saying? I speak truth. Now, rather people decide to believe in my truth, that's on y'all. But at the end of the day, I just don't care because I don't do things for likes or clickbait. I don't do things for that. You know what I mean? I'm a different individual. You know what I'm saying? If anybody knew me and spoke to me offline, they'd hear that I speak different. I don't use certain vernacular that people use to identify people. It's just not part of my vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cut down on my cursing. My son say I curse too much at times, and yeah, I do at times. I try to cut down on it because sometimes I feel a man curses because he can't find the proper words to express himself. And I feel I'm a man that can find that I feel I'm a man that can find words to express myself. So yeah, I gotta work on that, and I've been working on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. Just like no player, just like no coach. Nobody's perfect. You know, just like all players develop at a different time. You know, I always use the analogy is when you make homemade popcorn. All the kernels don't pop at the same time because they weren't ready to be popped yet. You know what I'm saying? So you take the popcorn out and you put the rest back in so those could pop. You know what I'm saying? Just like players. People wonder why is this player playing and that player ain't playing? Well, that player ain't ready yet. You know, that player ain't ready yet. Or that player's coming off an ACL injury, and you want to make sure he's fully healthy. You want to make sure he get his weight up to make sure he's physically ready to play. Maybe that's why he ain't playing. You know, things like that. You know what I mean? I know one thing that I've always done, you know, and sometimes my sons like it, sometimes they don't, but they know I'm dad and that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I hold them accountable for their actions on and off the field. But we just talking on the field. You know, when they get in the car, the first thing I do is critique them on what they did wrong. And my youngest son, he hates that. He hates it. He's like, Dad, why the first thing you got to say is what I did wrong? Because that's what I do. I'm always gonna be your worst critic, but I'm always gonna be your number one fan, and that's my job. If I feel you doing something wrong, if I feel your pad level is too high, I'm gonna tell you during the game and after the game. Then I'm gonna tell you, yo, this is what you did right. Then I'm gonna big you up, yo. This is what you did right. You look good here. You look good there. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? So when they go to college, and if I'm watching, they call me and say, Dad, man, the coach ripped me and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, well, why he ripped you? What you do wrong? All right, well, send me the tape. Let me look at it. Let me check it out. You're like, oh yeah, I see. Your technique was wrong right here, or your pad level was too low, or your ball security that I in practice. You feel me? I ain't gonna get on social media and go ham and start blasting coaches for something that I can correct and tell my sons like, yo, why you whining? Stop crying. Fix it. Fix it. See, because I'm not gonna go on social media and blast coaches for something that my sons aren't doing because they're getting coached up because they're hearing some constructive criticism. Like, bro, constructive criticism, it goes far beyond the football realms. If you can't take constructive criticism, you're not going to be a very good adult. You're not going to be a very good employee. Feel me? Because you're going to get constructive criticism for your boss at job, wherever you are. See, so I'm not going to be that father to go on social media and be like, yeah, coaches, they this and they that. Well, they need to check. Like, nah, no, not going to do it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell my son that you need to practice harder. You need to fix. You need to fix whatever they said needs to be fixed. And I ain't tripping over, what they say. Oh, they said we suck. They said we stink. Yeah, maybe you do stink right now, son. Maybe your performance was lackluster. Yeah, I am. Chill. I'm like, yeah. Well, maybe your shit did stink. Part of my French. See, there goes. See, there goes that cursor right there, right? Like maybe your performance was terrible. And trust me, they're not the only coaches that do that, right? They not. They not. They're not the only coaches that do that. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to get on social media and blast coaches because my sons call me or call me and tell me what happened. Nah, fix it. Fix your effort. Fix your technique. Whatever they tell you did wrong, fix all of it. Study. Watch extra film. Should no coach tell you to watch extra film or do extra work on your craft? That should be something you naturally want to do to get better. You feel me? And that's the first thing I would ask my sons. Like, yo, have you been watching extra film? Have you been going? Have, have you been going in the indoor practice facility and putting in extra work? Have you been doing that? If it's no, then why are we having this conversation? Why are you calling me and we having this conversation if it's a no? And if it's a yes, then guess what? Keep doing it. It's simple fix, man. When they get to that age, when we consider them young men and they're away from home, then I expect you to act as such. Now, a coach call you out your name, call you out your name and drop some type of slur, all this other crap, or put their hands on you, then that's something different. Then yeah, I'm on the first thing smoking. But if not, if you just got a coach riding you hard, telling you, yo, we stink, then look, don't waste my time calling me, yo. Don't waste my time calling me. Cause trust me, players say worse to each other. Huh? Players say worse to each other. I don't see it. Do they call home and tell their parents that? And if they do the parents get on social media and blast those players? So let's call a spade a spade. Like, children say worse to each other. And I work for 3 schools. I partner with 3 schools. They you know what I'm saying? They do truancy and all kind of stuff. Behavior. Like, yo, the stuff I hear children say to one another, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, bro, you can go. The door is open. I'm just letting you know the door is open. Hold on. What's going on? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Oh yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Be right back. I'm back, y'all. What'd you say? Oh, all right. All right, y'all. Ablakk is back in the building. Sorry, had to take my son wrist for him real quick because I ain't gonna be able to do it when we get to the game because the stadium they gonna be at. So You know, do that shit now. Maybe do that joint now. But yeah, man. So yo, yeah, that's what it is. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. You know what I mean? That's me. That's my parenting style. You know, that's my parenting style. I ain't like, all parents are different. Some parents may see this and feel different. That's fine. But you know, we cut the cord off our sons, come on me and you know my my children's mother. You know what I'm saying? We cut that umbilical cord a long time ago at birth. She stopped breastfeeding a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be breastfeeding no young men. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be coddling and enabling no young men. And because I ain't having that. Period. You know what I'm saying? I ain't having it. So I don't know if you want to consider that a rant. I don't think so. It's just me speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's me speaking the truth. You know, we expect them to be young men and do men things, then I expect them to handle certain situations how a man. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Dad, Coach Barnes said, can you bring me a jacket?
Yeah, I'll bring your jacket. You hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I said, yeah, I'll bring you one.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Damn jacket. Yeah, my bad. You know, cats are always forgetting something. But it's my youngest son, so he just needs something real quick. But no biggie. But yeah, we expecting them to be. We call them young men. You know what I mean? When it suits them, right? When it benefits. Then guess what? Be a man and handle this situation like a man when you go off to college. That's you. That's you entering manhood. That's you entering manhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, all situations aren't gonna be fair. I'm not saying all coaches are right, because they're not. Coaches aren't right all the time. But if you have an issue with playing time and hey, work harder. Not saying that they're not working hard. I don't know. I'm just speaking in general terms. Work hard. Work harder. Study your craft. Do the extra work. Do the little things that's gonna make you great. But don't come crying to me if y'all stunk the field up. And I watched the game and I saw you stunk it up. And the coach tell you that following week that y'all stunk it up, and now you won't call me. I'm gonna tell you straight. I'm gonna tell you straight. I was at the game. I saw y'all did. Y'all stunk. Tell my son straight, yeah, you stunk. You stink. So go somewhere and meditate on that. Go fix it. Don't call me with this BS. Talking about what the coach saying. I don't care. You stunk. If I was at the game and I watched you and I see you stunk, that you was stinking up the joint, I'm gonna tell you. But that's just me. That's me. That's black. I'm different. Not like every other parent. Every other parent ain't like me. We all different. One thing I ain't gonna make no excuses for. I ain't gonna make no excuses for what my sons do. If they right, they right. They right. I told them I'll go to the ends of the earth for you. But if you wrong, you wrong. Simple as that. If you wrong, you wrong. And there's nothing I can do about it if you wrong, but tell you to fix it. Not get on a platform and blame somebody else for your shortcomings, for what you're not doing. See, that's the problem with this generation right now. They're so entitled. And you got parents wanting to be their friend instead of being their parent. Then when they go out in this real world and things happen, they do something wild, then they the first people on the TV talking about Oh no, not my baby. He was so this, he was so that. No, your baby was a menace in the community because you didn't check that behavior at an early age. You always was trying to save them. Stop trying to save these young men. Because this outside world or this game we call life, it ain't gonna reason with you. It ain't gonna reason with you. It ain't gonna ask you how you feel, how your day going. Oh, you feeling bad today? Oh, let me pat you on the back. The outside world ain't gonna ask you that. It ain't gonna ask you nothing. It's gonna give you what you give it. And trust me, what it gives you is twice, 100 times worse than what you gonna give it. So black men, we gotta start standing up and holding these children accountable. We gotta get back to being the vanguards of our community. Men, period. Stop giving these children always giving them a way out, an excuse. Period. We gotta stop that. Because it's too many young cats leaving this earth at an early age. See, and I'm gonna talk from the father standpoint. Because I see coaches, I see men, talk about, the other, the mother standpoint because they was raised by their mom and, they don't talk about their fathers. Cool. No problem. But that ain't me. I'm going to talk about the father because I was raised by a man. And I know how important black fathers are. Fathers, period. But since I'm talking and I'm black, I'm going to say black fathers. I know how important we are. And some of us are dropping the ball. Because we want to be our children's friend. My father told me a long time ago, rest his, R.I.P. my pops, I miss him to death. That's my hero. He told me, I'm not your friend. He said, now I could be your best friend. He said, but you're not my friend. You're my son, and I'm your father. And I never got that miscrewed. That line, I knew what the deal was. Because he laid it out for me. And I'm gonna tell you, like when I first started playing football, right? And it was one of our preseason games. We had scrimmages, then we had a preseason game. And this is my first year. And I didn't play. I didn't get in. And I was on the sideline, mad. I was crying. And my father saw me crying. We had some binoculars. After the game, I'm thinking my father gonna be like, you should have did that. They should have played. My father walked up on me, looked me in my face, and said, I don't ever want to see you crying because you didn't get in the game. You embarrassing yourself and you embarrassing me. I don't ever want to see you do that again. And he stepped off on me. And this was in 87. I still remember that like it happened yesterday. And from that day forward, I ain't never had that problem again. But from that day forward, not saying that I wasn't working hard, but I started working even harder. And the coaches started taking notice, right? The coaches started taking notice. I started to play more defense. Then I remember they asked me if I wanted to run the ball. And at this time, everybody raised, you wanted to catch the ball. So I was like, nah, I want to play wide receiver. So the coach was like, all right. It was a day we was doing like a community day. We was raising money. And he said, well, we don't throw the ball. So I was like, all right, I'll run the ball. And that week of practice, they put me at fullback. Boom. The starting fullback that Sunday, because we played our youth games on Sundays, was late to the game. So I started. And like the first carry I got, took that mug to the house for 72 yards. And the rest was history. I was no longer second string for the rest of my career. And then the next year on the same team, I became the Ablakk, which is people call it tailback now, but it was the Ablakk. But I went to work, and I appreciate my father to this day for him saying that to me after he saw me whining or crying. I wasn't whining. I just had tears in my eyes because I was a player. I wanted to play. But he ain't give a shit. There's another. See, I got to work on that, right? He ain't care. He didn't care. Like, yo, don't be on the sideline crying. And I appreciate my pops for that, man. I do. I do. And I do the same with my sons. Like, yo, I don't want to hear the excuses. Just show me the results, bro. I don't just go to work. And go to work they do. So I ain't gonna be that parent to get on social media and bash the coaches wherever my sons wind up going to college. Nope, not doing it. Because only one person gets hurt in this ordeal, not me. My sons do, because they're the ones that gotta be at the university and be at practice and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that's gonna be hurt, not me. Not me at all. So therefore, instead of coddling these boys and breastfeeding these young men, these 18-year-old, 19-year-old young men, feed them some truth serum. Feed them some humble pie. And tell them to man up. Cause look, don't nobody gotta tell them to man up when they with their homeboys. When they homeboys, man up. It's business. Act like a pro. Act like you've been there. Do the work. Even cats that are in the NFL constantly work on their craft. Constantly work on their craft every day. Day in, day out. There is no off season. There is no off season. And I know people say, but yeah, it's college. You know, yeah, it's college. They got to have fun. Yo, they do have fun. But you got to understand, they're not the normal college student either. They got opportunity to not only change their life, to change their family lives, and if they have children, to change their children's life. That's what they got to remember. And they getting all hurt and they feelings hurt and they over some words. Because they say, somebody may have said you wasn't playing at your best, for lack of better words. Get over yourself, yo. Get over yourself. And if y'all don't want to be here, like I said, no hard feelings if you transfer. If you don't want to be here, don't. That's like y'all in the chat and out in the world. Are you gonna stay? Look, are you gonna stay with a woman just because she's pretty and she may have good sex, but you're not happy? And you're taking a long way home from work every day? Are you gonna stay in that relationship? Are you gonna make yourself miserable? Or are you gonna step? Or ladies, any women who watching this, are you gonna stay with a man just because he can put it down and he handsome, but the relationship is toxic? Are you gonna stay in that? Nah, you shouldn't. Find greener pastures. So if they're not happy, then go. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Still got love for all of y'all who transfer up out of here because you chose to come to University of Miami. I will always have love for you. But yo, I ain't with keeping something that don't want to be kept. But anything worth having is worth working hard for. And what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice for greatness? Like, what are you willing to sacrifice for greatness? You know what I'm saying? I sacrifice every day to be great so my sons could be great. I sacrifice for them and I hold them accountable for everything they do. And they understand that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of parents do. But I know this was about the Clemson game, but yo, this is Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? I was looking, I mean, when we first started this thing, you know what I'm saying? To look at, we almost had 1,000 subs. I remember I came to my brother Groove and said, "Yo, we should take this platform and we should go live with this thing. Let people hear our opinions. We just on the telephone talking. We need to let folk out there know our thoughts and everything." And you know, he was like, "All right, let's do it." So I came up with the name and we started on Facebook. People gravitated to it. Some people, people helped us out, helped us get a platform. T2Y and Jay Blaze and Flo, helped us, get us out there, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Linked up with a bunch of good cats, and the rest is history. You know what I mean? So, you know, normally I don't, normally it's the first time I've ever done a show without my brother. You know what I mean? Because I don't, me, I'd rather do it with my man. You know what I'm saying? But today I just felt I had a black thought on my mind. So I just this early this morning on this championship Sunday, that I wanted to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get off my chest, so that's why I came to y'all live and direct with an Ablakk thought. I don't know, maybe I might do a few more Ablakk thoughts, in between the week. Getting y'all primed for a storm warning duo. You know what I'm saying? When we come in with that twice that energy with me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you definitely gonna hear more from Ablakk. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? But just be on the lookout for great things coming up, man, in the near future for this program, family. We on the right path. I know it don't look like that right now, but I'm a historian. That's what I do. Anybody who know me, my brother Pedro, I'm a historian. I love history. Love it. Black history most I love it. Love it. At one point it looked bleak for my ancestors, but eventually we were free, you know what I mean? But not comparing this to that. Just saying, you know, after the rain, after the rain comes the sunshine. After the rain comes the sunshine. So yeah, it's bleak right now. It's cool though. I see a lot of positives. I see a lot of positives. You know, see some negative things too that I think eventually that will get coached up and coached out. But I'm okay. I've been here before, right? I've been here before with the program, and then go Rudy Kazudi on coaches and stuff like that. I've been here before. I stand by. Yeah, I thought we should have went 10-2 this year, but there's some things I just didn't know that was happening behind closed doors. Think we should go 10-2 next year or better. That's always gonna be my standard. It's always gonna be my standard. So and I'm not gonna back off of that stance. You know what I mean? So yeah, but about to get up out of here. Gotta get my mind right for this game. It's kicking off at 11:30. Hope y'all have a great Sunday. Enjoy this NFL day. Go Ravens, go Bucks. Lamar, pay my man, pay Lamar. Yesterday's price is not today's price. He needs that all fully guaranteed 250 plus. 250 plus. You hear me, Goose? 250 plus. But hope all is well with you guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's healthy. Hope everybody's doing well. If you in my northern states, bundle up. It's cold up here. If you in the south, I ain't talking to you because it's 77 degrees in Florida, so I ain't talking to you. I'm jealous. But yo, stay up. Be on the lookout for more Ablakk thoughts. Definitely look out for storm warning coming to you. Hopefully, within the next 2 days, we'll do a show. Maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll drop some gems on you dudes. You know what I'm saying? To the YouTube network, Number Love, Flow Max, the whole Degenerates squad. You know what I'm saying? Ayo, Lex, Rasta, Dave, John, Steve O, Chris, Bill, all of y'all. Wholesome, Coach Hayes, Streeter, from football, Canesville. You know, stay up. Love what you guys do. Ablakk, I'm always gonna keep it 100. Go Canes, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, don't forget, hit the like button, please, y'all. Please hit the like button. Share the video. Subscribe. Get us to 1,000 subs. Get us to 1,000 subs. If you want to donate to the page to make the page look nice, there go the cash apps down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We got number love for all of y'all. Peace. And in Mario, I trust.